Thank you so much. I'm Lisa Samson. I'm in resource development at the Crisis Center, and I've been there 20 of our 34 years. Crisis overnight. That's us. Last minute, we're going to put a show on. That's what it felt like. It was that quick. I was there for the evening that we had people coming by. People brought their children. Groups came. We had people in the parking lot taking donations. It was like, it's beautiful. It's a wonderful life, you know. We got to save Uncle Billy. He's lost the money all his life. It really was. It was phenomenal. People wanted to come in. They wanted to talk to you. It was remarkable for us to see the outpouring, the immediate outpouring, and also it opened up to us a whole other group of people that we have not reached before. And it's an age group of people that we're trying to encourage to be philanthropic, that we, quite honestly, did not know how to approach. So for me, in fundraising and special events, it gives us a whole new element, a whole new way. So it was remarkable. Thanks.
I'm Valentine. I'm the sexual assault legal advocate at the Crisis Center. I started there as an intern, and now I do what I do. Sarah had asked me to talk about a moment or an experience, but I couldn't pick one. But one thing I do distinctly remember, which we had talked about, was how easy people opened up that night, how willing they were to share with us what had impacted them, why, and I'll say our building, because there's so many services that we provide, it's hard to say one, but what our building means to them and what we did to help them out, or their friend out, or their sister out, or their brother out. And our residents who were there, who were starting to understand that in 3 weeks and 3 days, we may not be there for them. And they were willing to share their entire life to a complete stranger in person, but to thousands upon thousands of strangers over a computer, and the interaction that they had from those people who were tweeting and who were on Facebook and were sending poems to our residents. We're telling them how courageous they were, and we're saying, I'm donating right now, I'm sending my $10. And that was so amazing to be there and see. And I was lucky enough to stay with Sarah until I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. And to see the work that she put into it and the work that we put into it culminate into what felt like the entire world was helping. For us, that $30,000 in 12 hours was $30,000 that we never imagined we would have had. And for that, I think we're going to be eternally grateful to this world that has been opened up to us, that we didn't think was possible for us. In a world of people that reminded us that, you know, they care and were important to them to be able to help out the community.
My name's Teresa, and I'm the information systems manager. And you know what we learned is how compassionate the world was to us, and there are so many good people out there who care about a fellow human being who it maybe is less fortunate.
I'm Gretchen, and I'm the executive director of the Community Crisis Center. We've been doing this for 34 years, and although it sounds really hokey, I think, but I believe this was a miracle. And I believe what a miracle is made up of is having what you need when you need it. And this whole thing started by me telling a mutual friend, as Sarah said, I really needed to find a reporter. And in this day and age, reporters are not assigned the way they once were in my 34 years experience. And so I was desperate. I made a list of 7 people to contact who could give me the name of a reporter who would come and stay overnight. That mutual friend said to me, this is an exact quote, "What the hell is wrong with you?" why are you doing it the old-fashioned way? I responded to her, well, maybe because I'm old. And she said, I will have a woman named Sarah call you. The next call I got was from Sarah. To be perfectly honest, I understand more today than I did that day about the language she was speaking to me. And I'm learning more every day, I promise. We met. It was, again, kind of interesting experience to me, but I wasn't sure whether we were jumping off into something that would work or wouldn't work. The other thing I think a miracle is made up of is belief. We believed in one another. We also had staff and volunteers who were so caught up in this event that it's been hard to adjust. We still talk about it every day. It takes belief. It takes timing. We didn't know, to be perfectly honest, what good of a position we had in our community and how much support we had out there. It's been a hard economy. Donations have been down. We have struggled to reach the new group of donors, the people 40 years and under. And in Crisis Overnight, combined with a spring appeal letter, which we had sent out the week of Crisis Overnight, 720 people donated $164,000. Most of the people were not currently on our mailing list. We are changed at the Crisis Center because of this event. We're looking ahead. We're reviewing everything we do and how we do it. We're trying to be even more creative. And we're confident that we will have more miracles and we will continue to have what we need when we need it. We cannot thank Sarah and her team enough. She opened up a whole new world for us. Thanks.
I told you they'd be better than me. I'm just really honored to be able to have the stage today and the time to share with you something that has changed my life and changed the lives of others. And I challenge you all out here today to think of one way you can better someone's life. And even if it's the smallest thing in the world, to go ahead and do that. It has nothing to do with online, but just I believe that every small thing makes a difference. So if everyone in this room does one small thing to make someone else's life better, we can start to change the world, but not on an enormity scale. Maybe just one thing, one cause, one idea, and have a rockin' rest of Cusp.